What's the business? Welcome back to Stiletto Empress Tarot Oracle. Acronym SCT. Welcome to the set. What's that for? Set or to Nelson? Get with it. Thank you so much for visiting again. And let's go ahead and wrap this up, because now these folk out here, they is doing too much. All right, so babe, if you ain't caught the story thus far, somebody's trying to cover up a death, possibly, or an ending. They're trying to cover it up by making it look like an accident, possibly a self-inflicted ending, and there's a hidden autopsy report in the past, and they were trying to set somebody up so that way law enforcement would be forced to take somebody in for this by claiming that they had mental health issues in the past. And the crazy thing is, whoever did this wants to be forgiven. And what's so wild to me about it is habeas corpus. Force law enforcement to justify a prisoner being held when writ. Forcing the law to believe this setup to get you fired based on your mental health. Now, there's a hidden death or a hidden autopsy, or an autopsy is being covered up as a injury that was minor or required no need for transport. But right on top of that, right under category is National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH. So, there was no need for this person to receive assistance because they were already mentally ill. But that's the story about this hidden death. But it's a cover-up. They're hiding this death by saying somebody was mentally ill, but it's not, the math ain't math, baby. The math ain't math. It ain't math. I take court cards serious. Court. I take that serious. They really out here trying to do the damn thing. And then, the audacity. The audacity to do all this and take it to court knowing you full of turd. You big angry bird. Word. You heard? No, you didn't. Because you ain't supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. And that's why people are like, what? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How they here? We've been saying they checked out for years. All of a sudden they tap dancing? What? So you mean to tell me you told me that they were a paraplegic and they doing cartwheels? I don't know. Maybe somebody could have said that you will never walk again or move forward. You know, when I think of anything, walking, rolling, that's motion. That's movement. We got to get down to the basis of what a word and or object is, no matter what you call it. The only thing that matters is how it is used before and after, because during really doesn't have the solid meaning as to what you were told and or remembered versus what you researched, aka discovered. All right, so let's get this last line. I'm gonna put this up here. Confidence. That's in the first row. Habeas corpus. Somebody was trying to force some type of mental illness on somebody to possibly say that they may have been suicidal, or maybe to justify an accidental death, and they were confident that they could do it. No. Somebody wasn't so confident. Or maybe they were trying to hide their confidence. Who knows? Maybe they really were confident in this, but they were trying to seem sympathetic. They were trying to seem like something else. You get what I'm saying? I can see that. All right, next. Everyone knows but you in reverse. Not anymore. Well, not any fucking more. You know too. But you know intuitively. You get what I'm saying? Energy doesn't lie. Neither does your heart. Neither does your brain. As a matter of fact, your organs don't lie. And every organ will tell you something. Just like Shakira's hips. We seen it. We lived through it. You know now. Everybody knew but you what the Taurus could have possibly done. Nah, for your money. To set you up, to get you fired, and possibly for a doggone house. Oh, I wish I had another hand. Look at that fork! In the past, yeah, with this house. So your name might be on a house and everybody might know it except for you. Or maybe you inherited a house and some money. And they were trying to hide it. I mean, I'm just saying. Somebody might be trying to sing a sad song. Somebody might be trying to sell some madness to the legal system. Because when I think of these yellow cards, I think old school. I think old school, what do they call them? The law pads. Weren't they like this kind of yellow? Yeah. I think somebody that take good notes. Great notes. Somebody that actually writes things down. That's what I think of. They don't just rely on the computer system. That's why this person has been in power for so long. Good and or bad. You get what I'm saying? All right, next card. Subject. Somebody was trying to hide the subject of what they were doing either on the black market or the dark web. They were trying to make themselves look like they were some type of saint or for the people, or trying to help somebody by possibly selling them off or convincing them to engage in something. Because now that I think about it, and I'm not turning the story upside down, it's Mordecai's in reverse. Mordecai convinced his sister, Esther. So crazy the name Esther came up because Esther was my first childhood best friend growing up. That was her name. Hopefully you feel my energy. EM, I'm not going to say your full name, but I love you. I miss you. I thank you and all of your sisters for being friends with my family, and I will never forget them Shirley Temple curls that we had for our kindergarten graduation. Boom. All right, back. But yeah, this particular, when I think of Mordecai in reverse, and please, I'm not trying to slander the story according to the good book. But in this day and age, if the book is made to go along with the world that we live in, then we have to address it and adhere it to current situations. So this particular Mordecai, he did not put somebody out to be in a covenant to save their people. He put somebody out in a covenant to destroy them. Possibly on the black market, on the dark web. But maybe a soldier, a blacksmith, or a leader is aware of that, or they knew that that's what they were going to have to do. They were going to have to trick somebody behind the scenes to get a treat, because trick or treat is in reverse. Hello. Last card. Seventh Amendment. Civil cases. Right to jury or trial. What did I tell y'all? And by the way, habeas corpus came up in reverse. I said I would turn them upright so we could understand, because when I write, I need you to know. They were trying to force some BS behind somebody's false mental health to cover up possibly an accidental death and or suicide. So that way they didn't have to stand trial. Either this person didn't have to stand trial, they didn't have to stand trial. You would be deemed incompetent to stand trial. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo ho ho in the bottle of woe. Cause what the y'all doing? And now they know. And it's unforgivable. It will not be forgiven. They thought the courts would be on their side. They thought the courts would forgive what they did in the past behind hiding somebody's demise to cover their freaking mess. Bro. Look. Y'all saw it. Y'all know so.